Hello, beautifuls. I think we are live. I don't know what I'm singing, but I'm singing. I'm singing, waiting on everyone to come. If you are here, give me a shout out as I'm inviting people along. Hello, 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 hello. Happy Valentine's Day. Or is everybody? Is everybody out Valentining? Is everybody out Valentining today? Okay, what's going on here? Ah! We're in a weird spot. Good morning. Good. Now I'm dark again. Yay! I made it. I made it. Yeah. You made it, love. I'm good with you made it, love. Hello, hello. Everybody's coming on now. Yes, today is here we go because today is going to be the most important day out of all of the live streams that we're doing. Today will be the most important day. And I only have one PowerPoint for you today. That's okay. No, don't get them done in one day. So do day 2 today, do day 3 tomorrow, do day 4 on Friday. Hello, hello. You don't want to get them all done in one day. Take your time. Take your time. I have one PowerPoint today. Just one. And I have a question to ask all of you. Now that our mindset is sort of like getting on track, right? And I'm going into this darkness. I gotta be right here or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening here. And I apologize for showing up kind of messy. I've been taking a shower right before the live stream, so I don't have time to I didn't think out the time very well. I have one question to ask you all. If you got a phone call right now, and in that phone call, the person on the other end said, I am transferring $1 million into your bank account, and it will be available to you in 30 days. I am transferring $1 million into your bank account, and it will be available to you in 30 days. And you knew with absolute certainty that that phone call was legit and that money was coming. What would you be doing differently? Go ahead and answer below. What are some of the things that you'd be doing knowing that $1 million is going to end up in your account in 30 days? What would you be doing? It's too legit to quit, right? You know it's coming. What would you be doing? What are some of the things that you would be doing? I would instantly feel relieved. Screaming and shouting and being in the space of it. What are some other things that you would do? This is an important question. This is a very important question. I would relax about my finances and just focus on being on service, which is what I really want. Gather all, What else would you be doing? I would be scared. Yes. Flo, that's honest. That's truth. That's honest. Getting things ready to pay off debt. Yes. And looking at getting a new to me car. A new to you, it would be brand new. You're getting $1 million. My bills and be ready to pay them off. Making a list of my bills and having a big sense of relief. Plan a vacay. Absolutely. What other things would you be doing? Flo is onto something here because Flo said I would be scared. The question was, Taylor, if you got a phone call, for those of you that are just coming on, if you got a phone call from somebody you knew was legit, and they said, look, I'm putting I'm transferring $1 million into your account. It'll be available to you in 30 days. And you knew that the phone call was legit. You knew that the money was legit. What would you be doing differently? Oh gosh, is it a good one? I've been feeling on the edge. The truth is hitting me hard about my marriage. Spirit keeps saying no more codependence. So maybe you be looking at ways to get out of your marriage. Start interviewing nannies. Absolutely. Absolutely, you would. Absolutely. Keep them coming. What would you be doing? You're getting $1 million in 30 days. What is the things that you need to be doing? And Flo had the best answer on here so far. She said, I'd be scared. And private school for both kids. Well, you have $1 million coming, Haley. How can it affect your marriage? What are some things that you could do? Could you look for counselors? Could you look for marriage counseling? Private school for both kids, yeah. Would you be looking to want to learn how to manage your money? Would you be looking to know how to manage $1 million? Right? I mean, do you think about that? Like, do you think if you had $1 million come to you instantly, scared, relieved, and bringing my new now moment to level with income? Yes. Yes. You'd be not just looking into investments, you'd be looking to learn about investments, right? You'd want to know, like, if I'm going to start doing investments, like what would be the best route for my investments? I would have to think of how I would invest this money because I don't want to go crazy and spend foolishly. That kind of money could change a person. Flow. I really don't know what else I would be doing. Sitting in awe, probably. I start my nonprofit for domestic violence survivors, or you would actually start looking into how to start a nonprofit, right? You would start to educate yourself on how to start a nonprofit, right? Yes. Yes. So I often say this in live streams because it tickles me to no end, because this is where I was. I used to have a friend that was extremely wealthy. Extremely wealthy. And she was the most negative Nelly, belly aching person that I've ever met in my life. And it was in a time where my finances were like so low. Like I was like really struggling, right? I was really super struggling. Okay, my first gut feeling is, what am I going to have to trade for this? And I take the next 30 days to decide how I'm going to heal me. I sign up for Sparrow and listen to my business and all of our growing ideas. You said it tickles me. I love that. So it tickles me because, like, she was so negative and I was struggling and I was, like, so positive, right? But the one thing that was different between her and me, hello, Sarah. The one thing that was different between her and me, because no matter what she was belly aching about, no matter what negative Nelly was going on or some kind of drama that was going on in her life, she knew. And she knew she'd always be wealthy, and she was completely 100% prepared for it. Without a doubt, knew that she would be wealthy, knew that she had the golden touch, knew that she would never fail and with money, knew that. And she would tell me, I'm always lucky with money. And she knew she was. I am always lucky with money. And she knew she was. It didn't matter what other kind of mama drama she had going on. That girl was always lucky when it came to money. She was always lucky when she came into money. And the one thing that she did is she would teach herself how to invest that money and make that money become more. Because she knew that she had the golden touch. She knew that she was wealthy. She knew that it didn't matter what was going on in her life, she would always have wealth. And so whenever she focused or created her wealth, she was focusing on growing her wealth, keeping more of her wealth, right? She knew exactly what she needed to do. And so oftentimes we are sitting in this place of manifestation. We're like, I want to manifest $1 million business. I want to manifest $200,000 a year. I want to manifest $100,000 a year. Well, lo and behold, peoples, I went from making $20,000 a year in my business to almost $90,000 last year. And I blew through all of it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing, right? I didn't know how to manage my money. And so I over-invested in things that I should have done a little bit more research on. And I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared for it. Honest. I wasn't prepared for it, right? And so the universe knows when you are ready and you are prepared for it. And it's the whole reason why I didn't top the 100K is because I wasn't prepared for it. Yeah, I was manifesting and generating, but I wasn't prepared for it. Hello, Blanca. Hello, Amber. So your PowerPoint today is going to be, and I'm going to give you guys a couple of exercises to be working on that's going to be fun, okay? Your only PowerPoint today is know it's coming and get prepared for it. Know it's coming and get prepared for it. Okay? Know it's coming and get prepared for it. I don't know how else to say it. Yes, you need to get educated. So if you are scared, if it scares you that $1 million might land in your lap and it scares the hell out of you, what should you be doing? Knowing that you're going to get this money in 30 days, what should you be doing? You should be doing some mindset work. You should be doing some research on how to learn how to manage your money. You should be, talking to other people who have wealth and ask them what they did to help manage their money. You would be researching, right? So if you're scared, you would be what? You'd be working on your mindset. I got to get my mindset ready. I got to get my mindset prepared for this. It's coming. It's coming. I know it's coming. I got to get myself prepared for it. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, whether it's fear that you have in your belly or excitement that you have in your belly, or it's a big dream that can come alive, you still got to do the legwork. You got to do the legwork, right? So like if I know $1 million is coming in 30 days, ladies, gentlemen, the first thing I'm doing is I'm out looking for my BMW. I'm looking for my car, right? And so the legwork would be is that I would actually be researching car dealers. I would actually be researching BMWs, and I would actually be researching the qualities in my BMW. I'd probably be looking at real estate. I'd be looking at what real estate options I have, where the economy is good, if I want to do some investing on beach houses, which beaches bring in the most people, will have most return for my money. And if I want to sell it, will have the most bang for my buck, right? I will be doing the legwork to my wealth. I would be doing the legwork to my wealth, right? Vacation homes, rental homes. You know what? I have a surgery coming up, so that would be a good thing to focus and learn to not be afraid. Exactly. Exactly, Haley. It's exactly it. So if you're in a place of fear, if your mindset is in the muck and you think, oh my God, $1 million will change me, well then I want you to focus on the positive aspects of what $1 million could do for you. I want you to be journaling. I want you to be getting your mindset ready. I want you to be doing some of these practice exercises that we did day 1, day 2, and day 3. I want you to get your fears and get them ready, get them in order, turn them into strengths. I just pay mine off in my house, remodel my bathroom, hire a maid and a landscaper, and the rest into my business and training myself and my team. But you would be doing the research, right? So you'd be looking for remodelers, you'd be looking for maids, you'd be looking for landscapers, right? You'd be looking at where to invest that money in your business. You'd be looking at where to get that training for yourself, where to get that training for your team, right? You wouldn't just do those things. You'd have to do the legwork to work up to them. You would have to do the legwork to get there, right? So now's the time to start looking for nannies. Now's the time to start looking for maids. Now's the time to start asking your neighbors about their landscapers. Now's the time to look into investment options for your business, for yourself, for your team. Right? Now's the time to be looking up some mindset books. Maybe it's time to read some books on getting my mindset aligned with money. Maybe it's time to get some books on investing money and investments, right? Now it's time to do the legwork. It's time to do the work that's coming. I've already decided on day 1. Day 1, I decided this shit was non-negotiable. I decided that there is no other options, right? Yes, we would remodel our house, how we would do it. So I'd probably buy another property for us to live in while he does that. So you'd have to look for the house. Or you'd have to look for a rental house. Or you'd have to decide what colors you want to paint on your wall, right? Or you probably decide what cabin or cabinets you want to put in, or what kind of cabinets you want to put in, or what you want to do in your bathroom. Yeah, exactly. It's time to do the legwork. It's coming. Know it's coming. Know without a shadow of a doubt that it's coming, and do the legwork. Do the legwork. So, a couple different fun things that I'm going to have you guys doing today, or have you actually doing forever. This is day 4 of the Quantum Shift Your Money Challenge, but the manifestation of this and the shifting doesn't stop. This is a lifelong practice that you want to take into the rest of your life. Okay? This is not something we're just doing today and it's done, quit it and done. This is something that we need. These practices that we've been doing over the past 3 days, now day 4, are things that you want to adopt into your whole life. Long after this challenge ends, long after 2 months ends, long after all this stuff ends, you want to keep doing this stuff. Okay? So, your number one rule, your number one PowerPoint is know it is coming, and get ready. That's it. That's it. So what are some fun things that we can be doing to prepare ourselves and get ready? Right? We can be asking, what's the legwork that I need to be doing? Yes, and not stop. Exactly. Hello, Sarah. Do the legwork. Start thinking about your legwork. Know it's coming. Know your wealth is coming. You decided on day 1 that it was non-negotiable. You decided there was no other options. You decided that this was going to happen. You decided this is going to be real. If somebody called you today and said $1 million is going into your account, that would suddenly become real. What's the legwork I need to be doing? Ask yourself we already said what you need to be doing. Looking at real estate. Looking at nannies. Looking up nannies. Right? Looking up nannies. You got $1 million coming, Amy. It's time to do some research on nannies. Do you want a full-time nanny, a part-time nanny? Do you want a live-in nanny? Do you want a nanny that cleans the house? Do you want a nanny that cooks dinner? What kind of nanny do you want? Do you want to remodel your house? Do you have the paint colors in mind that you want to do on the inside? Do you know what kind of cabinets you would have? Do the legwork. Tell the universe you're ready, right? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe it just needed to be repeated again. Maybe it just needed to be repeated again, right? So maybe that was the universe's way of making me repeat it again. All right, so there's a couple fun exercises that I'm going to give you guys. There's a couple fun exercises that I'm going to give you guys that I love. I love it. This is my first day on here with you. I don't even know how it popped up, but it all sounds good, and I think I'll hang on here. Please do, Flo. We just did 3 days. So we're in day 4 of the 5-day manifestation challenge. It's actually the Quantum Shift Your Money Story Challenge, right? And so day 1 and day 2 were deleted from the group today, but you can get on the email list, and the next email will include all of the videos. Okay, so do get on the post that says, "Are you not getting the videos?" And you can sign up and get all the videos. Okay, yeah. There's so much to research. So some really fun things that you can do to start to quantum shift. These things into your life as you're doing the legwork, right? As you're doing the legwork. So one of the fun things, I actually got this exercise from Genevieve Rackham. Now, I don't know if you guys know who Genevieve Rackham is, but she's awesome, and she's a money coach. I did this, she gave this exercise, and I did it, and it worked. So, like, this is an amazing exercise that I would like to share with all of you, is to every single day check your bank account. Every single day, check your bank account, okay? Now, no matter how much is in your bank account, add a 0 to the end of it. So if you have like 92 cents in there, add a 0. See it being $920, right? And then, like, being gratitude for the universe. I'm so grateful that I have $920 in my bank account. Like, see it. Imagine that it's there. Like, imagine a 0 just popped out and be like, oh, I got $920. Yay! Right? If you have, $92 in there, add a 0. Then you add another 0. Then you have $9,200, right? Or $920. Be like, yay! No, yeah, $9,000. What, you know what I mean? $9,200. Add a 0. Add a 0 on each one. Hey, Megan. Hey, Sherry. So every day, look at your bank account. Add a 0. Imagine that a 0 has appeared, and be like, yay! Yes. Add a 0. Add a 0 to your account every single day, right? And then be in total gratitude to the universe. Another fun thing that you can do that I do all the time is sort of in the same wavelength with this. It's playing the imagination game. Again, it's visualization, right? So, if you want to paint your house, like, let's say that you've been looking at your walls and like, oh my God, it's so drab. Like, I would love to paint it like blue or something, right? Like, look at your walls and be like, oh my God, this paint color looks so good. Like, imagine that the color has been painted onto the wall, right? I actually did this with a kitchen table one time. I was imagining a kitchen table in my kitchen, and I was like loving the kitchen table, and then I ended up getting the kitchen table, right? So look at the wall, look at the things that you want to create. You get in your car, and the car feels drabby and used and old and maybe has some problems. Imagine you're in your dream car, and imagine how you feel in your dream car. Imagine it's shiny and new. Imagine that you are driving your car, and everyone is like, oh, look at her in her new car. Those kind of things. As you're walking through your house, imagine that you're walking through a palace or whatever it is that you desire for your house. And like, oh my God, I love this. I love my house, right? Those kind of things. Imagine that you got a really, cool outfit on. You spent thousands of dollars on your outfit, and like, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm a badass. Look at me in my new outfit. And imagine it. Doing this throughout your days, doing this throughout your days, little silly things like that. I did that when I was in my rentals before I bought my car. Yes, it absolutely does work. It absolutely does work. The things I want to do when I get it. So not when you get the money. The money's coming, Melissa. The money's coming, right? So let's start planning the landscape for the yard, right? Let's start planning the landscape. See the flowers over here, see the flowers over there, right? Like really get into it. Know it's coming and be like, oh my God, I'm so excited. It's already here, right? Because the truth of the matter is when we are quantum shifting, we're bringing that reality into our present moment. And in order for us to actually have it in our present moment, we have to imagine it there. We have to act as if it's already here. We have to know that it's already present. Everything that we want and desire is within us. It's not outside of us. The new car is within us. The new house is within us. The $1 million is within us. The nanny's within us. The maid's within us. The clean house is within us. And that being said, if you knew $1 million was coming in 30 days, I bet you your house would be cleaner, your car would be cleaner, you'd be feeling pretty good, right? You'd be getting up every day and getting real pretty, or you'd be like going out and having fun and, calling that friend and calling people that you love and actually telling them that you love them instead of all your problems, right? You'd be like, I just want to say I love you, right? I mean, think about it. $1 million is going to be deposited in your account in 30 days. Would you be calling them and being like, oh, God, I'm getting $1 million in 30 days? Or would you be like, I just wanted you to know I love you. I just wanted you to know I love you. I'm thinking of you. I wanted to give you a call. Right? Think about how you would change. Think about how you would do everything differently. You'd wake up differently. You'd wake up happier. You'd probably wake up more excited. Or you'd probably wake up being like, you know what? Oh, I'm going to take an extra hour and sleep in today. Right? You might actually have dessert before your lunch. Or you might actually start planning that gym routine, that exercise routine, that diet. Be like, oh, now I can buy really good, healthy, nutritious food and vitamins. That's what you'd be, right? That's where you would be. So start bringing it into your life. Oh, I love this pink color. Yay. I love where I'm going. Start planning the trip, Sarah. Why don't you start planning? Plan your trip. Where would you go? If you're going to be traveling all the time, what would you be doing in that travel? Where would you be going? Do you have to book a flight? Do you have to look at hotel rooms? Yeah, or vacation homes? Or what would you be doing? Where would you be going? What would you be doing in these excursions? Bring it into your current moment. We're deciding that this is non-negotiable. We're deciding that this is real. We're deciding that there's no other option. So it's time to get your ass ready. Right? It's time to get your ass ready. That's coming. Visiting a Leodon. I don't know, but Leodon might be in Paris by the time you get here. So you might have to meet me in Paris. Maybe we can all plan a Paris trip. Right? Get ready. It's coming. Get ready. It's coming. That's the message for today. Get ready, it's coming. Now, I want to add one more fun little exercise. I want to give one more fun little exercise because this is a big part of it as well. Right before you go to sleep, and I think I talked about this on day one, right before you go to sleep and right before you wake up, right before you go to sleep and right before you wake up is what's called the hypnagogic time. In that time, it is the strongest your manifestation abilities are. You're conscious in the quantum, okay? It is the most important time to start manifesting your dreams. And so as you're going into sleep, you want to be in appreciation. God, I'm so excited that all this wealth is coming. I'm so excited that all this happiness is coming. I'm so excited that all this abundance is here. I'm just so excited that I'm living this abundant life. I'm so thrilled and so appreciative and so grateful that I'm living this abundant life. And you just keep on and keep on and keep on until you fall asleep. That's it. Till you fall asleep. I'm just so grateful. It's like counting sheep. I'm just so grateful. Oh, just so grateful. I love my life. My life is wealthy, healthy, abundant. Do that, and you'll, because the hypnagogic time actually it's like 15 to 30 seconds, right? You'll catch it. You'll catch it. And it might be in that moment where you're like, ah, I can't keep up with all these lives lately. Definitely check them all out, because this is the Quantum Shift Challenge. When I'm falling asleep, I've been repeating the mantra, I am wealthy, healthy, and loved. And I've been waking up easier and not as foggy the next day. Absolutely. Sorry, I'm late. It's okay. So I'm going to leave it there today. Short and sweet. Do your thing, right? I want you to talk about, in a post today, hashtag Quantum Shift Day 4. I want you to talk about what is some of the legwork that you've already done today to get ready for your wealth, because your wealth is coming. So I want you to go do some legwork, and then I want you to talk about the legwork that you did today. Okay? Mwah! I love you. Love you all. Have a beautiful day.